think that if someone's asshole actually explodes, should call that an asplosion?
The fuck? What are you talking?
It's a serious question. Would be called an asplosion?
No.
Like a medical term?
No. They don't use ass in medical terms. It's the gluteus maximus, or the anus, or the anal cavity, something like that.
Anus explosion? That doesn't have the same ring.
Exactly.
I don't know. Sometimes medicine does the right thing.
No, it doesn't.
You're like,
I'm like, my doctors would always remind me of the doctor from season 2 of Stranger Things. So maybe I don't have the best opinion on this, but still. Like too nice. Too, like, sleazy nice.
Oh, yes, it appears you have suffered from an asplosion.
Yeah.
Heather,
see, that guy would call it an asplosion.
Dango Duo. We're back.
Or
Downside Kuritos out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
We got Candy.
We got Candy.
We
got Yento.
Kitty did all her work for Umbrella Corp.
I pressed the next button, but it's fine.
It's
Sakuya
fine.
said, where should we go next?
It's fine.
Yes.
Yento's here. Let's go.
Let's go back to the maintenance office. Mr. One might have that file open.
Very well. Oh yeah, we're singing Nickelback's remix of Hallelujah.
It's a cone and it's a broken motherfucking hallelujah. Hallelujah, motherfucking Luya.
Mouse.
Oh yes. But first, look at this.
What's that?
It's a
UFO?
pigeon and a UFO. Yes.
Spoilers.
It's got a key in it. I think. Maybe not. Maybe it's got an alien in it.
Spoilers.
Anyway, it's cool. We returned to the maintenance office and explained what outside to Mr. One. What outside, Mr. One?
What outside?
Oh, I see. It seems that our worst predictions have come to bear their evil fruit.
Our worst predictions? Do you know something?
Yeah, one can predict things without knowing that they will happen. It's called blindly
It's called bullshit.
Confusing predictions can really be fatal, young one. Padawan.
I've been wondering for a while. Mr. One, are you really just a maintenance worker?
An innocent student was shot. I suppose it's time I introduce myself properly.
Leon J.B. I am Leon J.B. One of the greatest soaring wings of the Dove Party. S-Class agent, pleased to meet you.
Salute!
Also, I love that it's just the fucking parakeet
same.
head
Yes.
over a dove body.
It's also the same as what was it called? I forget.
Love Blaster.
Yeah, Blaster. The Dove Party? He looks like a cockatiel to me.
I have heard of this Dove Party, the secret organization that advocates living in harmony with humans, correct? You are well informed, young one. Huh! It is a noble's duty to be well informed.
I feel like I missed something.
There are two schools of thought driving the politics of today. The Dove Party, who believe we should live peacefully with humans, and the Hawk Party, who believe we should exterminate them, and every time the issue is brought up, they complain about things being too political.
Woof. Exterminate? But I thought the wars with humans were over.
Do you really believe that everyone just decided to live happily together?
Fair.
Sadly, that is not how the world works. There are still many disagreements between birds and humans, and so the hawks and the doves have come to the fore. We discovered hawk activity at this school, and so I was
Dispatched.
Dispatched.
It's dispatched.
It is dispatched.
Isn't it D-I-S?
Yep.
Not D-E-S.
Not DES, no. Dispatched to.
To investigate.
And what we fear would happen has happened.
Wait a minute. Are you saying the Hawk Party has something to do with St. Paginations?
It seems hard to believe. The school is known for its tolerant policies towards humans. It even... Thank God that's
It's gonna
over.
start back up.
It even welcomed Duo as a representative. I cannot confirm or deny it.
But there are a growing number of Hawk operatives attached to the school. The headmaster's secret file will probably answer some of your questions.
Oh, you got it open. Thank you.
That should
The music's over with.
That should speed things up a little. Let's look inside.
Shh, we need something calm. The human representative. To help humans and birds advance hand in feather towards a bright and happy future, we have decided to enroll one human in a school starting in the year 2087.
Okay.
2187.
We got a timeline now.
They will be the human representative. The pandemic has long since ended, but we must nonetheless be cautious of the risks of infection with the Sumatera influenza when making our selection. We will pick a strong, healthy 15-year-old human who displays hereditary resistance to Sumatera influenza.
The human representative. This is talking about Dango, no matter how we look at it.
2187. That's when we enrolled here. Come on, let's read the rest. The chosen individual will be a symbol of human concession, to wit, well, these are words that are making sense in the sentence. They're not. The chosen individual will be a symbol of human concession, to wit, a hostage for birds. If the representative is to die in the school, the entire campus will be sealed off, and all the birds inside will be given to the humans as prisoners.
Wait. Okay.
The seal will be lifted 12 hours after the death is confirmed, and the birds will be delivered to the humans. The school will be declared an extraterritorial zone, and avian protests of any human reprisal will not be tolerated. If Dango is to die? So her death was connected to the dome after all. And
The important part is this final gruesome exchange.
basically, if anything happens to Dango, the representative of humanity, then the entire school takes the blame.
So it would seem. They trap us in here to give the humans time to arm themselves.
Kind of a system of deterrence. Though I would assume that the Hawk Party would also use that as a way to be like, now they're gonna come after us, we should strike first.
The dome will open in a few hours, but what awaits us outside is a horde of bloodthirsty monkeys. How humorous.
It's not humorous at all!
So it was the true face of her enrollment here. I rather think that this whole thing was arranged to widen the divide between humans and birds from the start.
Indeed. Things here go deeper than we ever realized. As you know, this school's public stance is very liberal on the human cohabitation issue. In fact, the school's principal financer, the Ichijo Group, has been heavily involved in human charities for the past 20 years. I have investigated the history of St. Pigeonations extensively, and I can confirm that it was founded with the ideal of coexistence with humans. But the Hawk Party has been sending agents here for a long time, eating away at the system. Like a dreadful virus. We have had information about this document for some time. It is real.
It's kind of hard to take this in all at once. Just to make sure, for 12 hours, the dome will remain closed. During that time, humans will gather to take revenge. And then...
Then, when the dome opens, they will kill every bird inside, actually so to take them as hostages, and it seems like a bad idea to just kill them all.
But-
Really, it would really incite more conflict, considering the humans look to be the species on the lower end of the scale at the moment, but okay, let's assume the worst. And with that, another era of war between birds and humans will begin.
The student who got shot when he flew out of the hatch. There was already humans waiting out there with guns.
She was discovered this morning, and the dome was raised soon after. So the time is not from when she died, but from when her death is confirmed.
That's a weird line break, but okay.
That was weird.
The evacuation was about 2 hours ago.
Yeah, it was right at the start of the second period, around 10 o'clock.
And so we have until 10 p.m. before they're all killed.
You seem awfully calm, Sakuya, even after watching some birdie get shot.
Remain calm, Kawara. Do nothing but worry about what's gone wrong, and you'll be next. I do not know who did this, but they will rue the day they decided to tangle with a labelle.
What time is it, Mr. Leon? Mr. Leon? Oh, yeah.
It's about just past 2. I see we're all having our commemorative candy.
Yep.
We only have 8 hours then.
8 hours. We have to find an escape group in 8 hours, or we'll be killed. But if we go outside, we'll be killed anyway. Just getting outside isn't enough. There has to be another way.
My dictionary does not contain the word impossible. We should continue the investigation.
I love lines like that.
But, like, then you should really get a better dictionary or a completed one.
Much fair, but I still love lines like that.
Yeah.
You're very decisive, Sakuya. I'm glad you're here.
Aww. Do not attempt to flatter me, Kawara.
I'm not, I mean it. We found the connection between Dango's death and the dome. There is clearly some sort of intrigue behind it all. I don't want to die without knowing the truth. We better go now. We have to solve this before we run out of time.
You're a promising lad. If I were to give you a piece of advice, well, don't miss the forest for the trees.
Don't miss the forest for the trees.
Huh? Sakuya, there's one more file. Operation Hatoful?
What is that?
I don't know. That's what it says on here.
The bottom half is torn off. We can't read it at any rate.
I don't feel like it has anything helpful anyway. That's an awfully friendly name for a confidential document, though.
Stupid Japanese. Look, it's spelled hurtful.
Whoa, it is. I thought Hatoful just meant heartful.
I suspect that we will find many of the things that come quite hurtful.
Right. It was probably something important, given that it was in that locked file.
Indeed. I hadn't heard of this hurtful thing before, but you might want to look into the school's history.
The school's history?
At any rate, the headmaster must have known what would happen after Dango died. The escape hatch was, no doubt, in place to allow him alone to escape.
Which means that maybe he had a guarantee of safety for himself?
You sounded like Dustin from Stranger Things there
That's
for a
fair.
second.
I don't want to suspect an elder, but it does look that way.
Oh, see, this is Japan, where teenagers don't immediately mistrust everyone who's older than them.
Fair.
Adults are incompetent. A series of unfortunate events taught me that.
Yep.
Everything going on here is connected. We may well find something of use in the records.
Alright, let's go look at the school documents then.
I'm not the only Dove agent in this school. I'm sure the other will help you as well. Good luck, gentlemen.
Time to go look for more clues. Maybe we should write in the notes first. Mr. Leon said to investigate the school's history, but how? Where do we look?
Didn't you say the school's records?
The headmaster's office or the library, perhaps.
Where did you look through the headmaster's office? Did you see anything like school records or anything?
I would have thought they would be there, but I don't recall seeing any.
The library it is then. And the mystery we have left to solve is...
The blood-stained stranger Oko saw going into the infirmary yesterday.
Exactly. What with the headmaster dying, an army of gun-toting bipeds showing up to turn us all into chicken, and it all, I almost forgot about it. And the scarecrow. We still don't know where he came from.
He appeared along with the dome, and no doubt is connected to it. If we continue to investigate it, I am sure his origins will become clear. And Dango's gruesome end is the best clue we have. For now, we should forget the puppet and chase after the blood-stained bird.
Right.
You can just tell that was auto-translated because there was a space between blood and stained.
Yeah.
Someone had to, like, type that in there.
That decided then. We'll go to the library and read up on the school's history, and we'll look for that bird. It probably doesn't matter, but what should we do first?
I want to go to the library first, because I feel like looking for the bird may be a bit of a chase.
Fair.
And I want to go see Nageki.
The library. I wonder if Nageki's at the gym yet.
Nageki? Who?
I met him in the library earlier.
He stayed behind. An unusually dense individual, to be sure.
The library's a little ways from here. We spend some time jogging through the hallways. I've been trying to ignore it, but the dim light makes the library even creepier than the rest of the school.
Getting hung up over little things in a time like this is a sign of weak nerves.
Really?
Can I say, I actually really do, I think my favorite part of this is actually the fact that we get to see Sakuya
And
as an
Ryuka.
actual character.
Yeah, and
and
him interacting with Grota and
I
the
really like him
others.
as a foil. I really like him, especially with the things like the trust with Shu.
Yeah.
And
Just their general attitude,
okay,
too.
and I don't know, someone out there is like, oh, but Sakuya's being kind of an ass and getting in the way. I know, but if he didn't, it would be... Actually, don't toss that out, because that's the one that has all the ass explosion.
Oh, yeah.
And then the ants will find it. Like, I know, but, like, the rule of storytelling, or, like, storytelling is the most fun when it's never easy. There should never be any easy wins. That, like, no... The worst writing I've ever seen, and you can feel it, is when characters guess the right answer. Like if the instant the dome closed, they were like, oh, what if this was in place because of a student exchange, and outside there are humans about to kill us? It robs you of the reveal, and more often than not, it just feels random. It's like, oh, you just told us the secret, as opposed to letting us find out slowly.
Letting us figure it out.
There's a very small thing that happens in Persona 5 that is like that, where the game's just like, oh, I'm tired, let's just tell you who this person is.
And we're like,
Secret identity of Alibaba, and I'm like, oh,
confirmed.
that's lame.
I dropped that Twix bar.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm loving Sakuya getting in the way.
Yeah.
But he's also helping.
Yeah.
Because his explanation for like trusting Shu kind of makes sense. And it kind of serves to bridge Shu's route and be like, yeah, he's kind of evil, but not right now.
But he's like not always evil.
Yeah. And he's not part of either group.
Yeah.
Actually, I think
No, I believe he is part of neither group.
he's part of neither group, but both groups are aware of his existence.
Yeah, if that's what I believe from Yuya's route.
Yeah.
I don't actually know if Angel will make an appearance because he is kind of like the new game version. But I
honestly assuming that he's the bloodstained person that I keep talking about, because they haven't stated it's a human.
That's fair.
So I assume it's...
No, they did say it was a bird, even.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my dad on the roof.
Oh, okay. For a second I was like, is the Anta...
He's still here! Well, I kind of locked him in.
He's so happy. He loves it when we lock him in here.
He actually kind of
against his will. Well then, where are the school documents?
Probably not where just anybody can look at them.
They are probably somewhere in the back then. How dull.
Ignore the mail truck outside.
Come, let us search.
Right. Books, and none of them what we're looking for. I was hoping it'd be in this corner, but apparently not.
Oh, also, like, the 7 mysteries of St. Pigeonations, and one of them is the Scarecrow.
Yeah. And here, a line of incredibly dusty encyclopedia... That's odd. There are 9 of them. Volume 6 is missing. Huh, that's weird. Did some birdie misfile them? Anyway, St. Pigeonation's history. It's not back here with the large volumes, so maybe it's a smaller book? It's not here. Huh? You never left? Is that a problem? Well, not really, but I told you earlier, there's an emergency going on. I can't tell if he doesn't realize what's going on or just doesn't care. The records. Huh? Keep looking there and you'll never find them. So, you know where they are? Yep. Well, since he's here even now, I imagine he basically lives in here. So it's hardly surprising he knows where to find things. I don't have much time. Could you tell me where to find them? By request. Request? You don't know what that is. He gazes at me with eyes like black holes of cosmic disdain. You can only get at them by request. They're not kept out here. Then where are they kept? Behind the reception desk in the back. It's not locked, so go ahead.
Are we gonna reuse the background from that one shoe scene?
Possibly. There are a number of bookshelves behind the desk, it's true. Also ignore my dad on the roof if you can hear that.
It's okay.
Thank you, Nageki, really.
That sound is coming from your end of the world.
It's not, don't worry. Don't worry about it.
You've been mumbling to yourselves ever since we split up. Please try to remain in charge of your faculties, Kuwara.
Oh, sorry, I was talking to him.
Talking? To the bookshelves? Surely there are better uses for your energy.
No, Nageki was telling me where to find the...
There's no one else here. Seize this bizarre
Monodrama. That's a cute one.
Yeah.
Monodrama, because it's drama of one
Monodrama,
person.
yep.
That's funny.
Do you want to end it here or keep going a little?
Just a little bit. I want to at least make it to through the next screen.
Yeah.
Or through the whole event.
That's fair.
Because we have a lot ahead of us. I guess I'm dead.
What is he talking about? Nageki is standing right next to me. It's not like he's behind a shelf or anything. I was worried he was a figment of my imagination for a minute, but he just told me where to find the records. But Sakuya, let's find out. Can I ask you something, Nageki? Yes. Are you a hallucination?
That's asking the right question, but okay.
Well, it's not technically right.
Yeah.
If I was, that would mean you're asking a hallucination whether or not he's a hallucination.
That's a good point.
Yeah, that's right. It does seem a little weird. Does it matter? Maybe I am, or maybe I'm not. That doesn't answer anything. This doesn't usually happen. I've never been able to talk to a bird I've just met before. I think I will remember everything soon. What about you? Have you found the thing you forgot yet?
Doesn't Nageki fade away when he remembers everything?
Gasp. Nageki, do you know something about that? Huh? He disappeared.
So the person fulfilling the promise is not...
It's not us.
Dango.
The thing I forgot. That's exactly what the doctor said too. Why did Nageki know about that? It wasn't just a coincidence, was it? Am I forgetting something important about all this? I don't think I can dismiss him as just a hallucination.
This is a better point?
Yeah, probably.
Hey there, everybody. Today, we're finishing this.
Yeah.
We're gonna go as far as we need to, as hard as we need to, as fast as we need to.
Oh, I got 2 yellows. Fuck the Starburst pack.
It's lemon.
Yeah.
Do you not like lemons?
That's the worst out of the 4 flavors. I'm sorry.
That's actually super fair. So, well, I'm having this Starburst here. We're not sponsored, but we could be. Starburst, you have done weirder partnerships than this.
That's fair.
Reach out. Oh, I almost dropped it. Kitty, do the outro.
Goodbye. Thanks for watching. See you next time. We'll continue the mystery.
Oh, this tastes like floor cleaner. Oh, it's awful. Oh.
Told you.
Oh.